If there's one single advice that I can give to new coaches who's starting out in 2026 and you're trying to build a coaching business, this is what I would say to you. Get really clear before you post anything on social on who you are meant to coach. And I say that not to pressure you in finding your niche, but really about saving you time so that you're not wasting posting and creating content. And at the end of the day, you either overthinking too much, you want your message to land, but you don't know how to start, or maybe you have an idea and you're putting yourself out there, but the people that you're attracting are just not your ideal client. Instead of waiting until June or July to figure things out, what you want to do is start early. So, today in this episode, if you're someone who's been tweaking, starting over, and changing your niche statement multiple times last year, this episode is for you. I had one of the client who show up almost every single time, every single week that we work together for the first couple of sessions. We work on her niche statement over time, and every time we sit down together, is almost feels like we're starting all over again. And at some point, I had to put a restraining order on her to stop her from changing her niche statement ever again, and just to allow you enough time to let her message really evolve. And today, I'm going to give you three simple questions that would help you to define who you are meant to coach in this video. I'm going to give you three simple questions that you can start to define who you are meant to coach. First question is, who was past you maybe a year or 3 years ago? This one has a special place in my heart. And of course, I had to put it in number one because a lot of what I personally have gone through is what led me to become a life coach. Instead of searching elsewhere, trying to figure out who that person is that you're meant to coach, why not start looking at the older version of yourself? What had coaching done for you, and what were some of the struggles that you were experiencing before you became a coach? That's usually a good clue for you to get started in terms of who that ideal client might be. Question number two is, what problem are you naturally obsessed with helping people solving? A lot of coaches don't think about in terms of the problem. When you were in training, you probably been taught that there is no such thing as problems. We always have the solution. But think about the clients that you're going to be serving. What they're walking in is a hot potato in their hand and they're trying to give it away. So, what is that hot potato in that hand that they're trying to give it away? So, again, you wanted to think about what are some of the problems that you're just obsessed with helping people solve. The third question is, who lights you up when you're talking to them? I always go back to my early journey as a life coach. And I remember one of the session I was working with someone who brought in a lot of the anger energy onto the session. By the end of our session, I always feel drained. My energy is always low. And that was the moment that I realized those are the type of clients that I am not passionate in working with. So when you're answering this question, think about their energy. Is it easy? Does it makes you excited? Those are clues for you in terms of who exactly are you meant to coach. If you have tweaked your niche statement over and over last year, this year, I hope you have a fresh start. Just simply focus on those three questions before you post anything this year. It's going to save you so much time trying to figure out exactly what is my niche and how do I talk to them. Now, if you're ready to put yourself out there and you start attracting the right clients to your coaching business, I am hosting a 5 day visibility challenge this week. There's still time to come and join us. Day one has just started yesterday, and there's plenty of time to hop into the challenge. And one last advice that I would like to share with you is that if you're just starting new and you don't have a niche yet, don't let that stop you from getting your message out. There are plenty of ways that you can share your message without narrowing it down or box yourself into a specific niche. The key here is to start a conversation so that you can learn more about who you're passionate to work with and who are those clients that need you the most. In the meantime, I would love to hear which of the three questions have you tried before and have brought you success in attracting the right kind of clients. Comment down below so that we can all learn from each other.
You are my brother love.